3 first-round picks. Okay, so yes, Jake Fischer. Guys, remember, we take anything Jake Fischer reports with a grain of salt. Okay, the Spurs want 3 first-round picks for Dejounte Murray, as you guys can tell by the title. But so supposedly John Collins is on the Spurs' radar. They have some intel, and they've been calling around about him. But also the Celtics have called around. Again, this is Jake Fischer. We don't know if it's true. Jake Fischer is a little salt, a little grain of salt. Okay, take it with a grain of salt, what he says. But supposedly the Spurs are really high on their asking price for Dejounte Murray. They said they want a Jrue Holiday-like deal, which I reported the other day, which is a 3 first-round pick benchmark for the framework of the deal. So basically, if John Collins was sent to the Spurs, they want John Collins and 3 first-round picks, or you trade John Collins for those 3 first-round picks, and then you reroute those 3 first-round picks, which I doubt you get for John Collins, which I think John Collins is a superstar and being underutilized. But then you go, well, when the Spurs want John Collins, yes, and the 3 first-round picks, but the Hawks would just tell them to go F themselves. Now, I think one thing that's honestly interesting is Dejounte Murray's contract. I know a lot of you guys probably haven't paid attention to it. It's an interesting deal due to the fact that Dejounte Murray is making a decent bit of dough, but it's tradable dough, if that makes sense. He's on a 4-year, $64 million deal, and he's right now, this coming season, only making 16.5. Which is freaking crazy. That means he's gonna be such an easy contract to trade. He has such a good contract, and he's under contract for another year. Also, I did not know Dejounte Murray is like 6'5", 180 pounds. I'm like actually shocked. But with that said, yeah, I think Dejounte Murray isn't going anywhere. I think this 3 first-round pick deal, offering, is just yeah, if you guys are stupid enough to offer us 3 first-round picks, it's not being stupid, but desperate enough to offer us that much compensation, then we'll talk. But if you don't want to give us 3 first-round picks, don't hit us up. Don't hit our phones. And I think that it's all kind of like a recruiting tactic, in my opinion, which I think personally, genius. Okay, you go and you get yourself, one of the better point guards in the league, arguably one of, if not the most underrated guard in the NBA. A guy that is, I think, top 5. Okay, he's probably one of the best point guards. He should have won Most Improved Player of the Year, or him or Miles Bridges. Also, imagine the idea of Miles Bridges and Dejounte Murray on the same team. Oh, God, I'd watch that basketball all day, every day. I don't know why I just started talking in somewhat of a southern draw. But I did. This is my girlfriend's mug. She lived in the sorority house this past year. So she left me a bunch of her things to use for the year. So she didn't have to get storage. One of those things was this pink mug. I'm quite fond of it, actually, at this point. It's pink. It's cool. I don't know what we're doing right here. Guys, my hair is wild. I hope you guys did enjoy. I want to hear your thoughts, though. What do you guys think of this situation? Who do you guys want Dejounte Murray for? Because right now, there's no answer in point guard. So if you do a Jrue Holiday deal, I want a point guard. But then I think about John Collins. John Collins is awesome. And imagine John Collins starting next to Jokic Poeltl. And then you throw in Jeremy Sohan, back him up. And then you have Keldon Johnson, Devin Vassell, Joshua Primo, Malachi Branham, Blake Wesley. Not Malachi Branham. My apology. Wait. I think it is Malachi Branham. Am I losing my memory? I can't believe that I'm blanking on that. Yeah, Malachi Branham. I don't know why I was thinking Malachi Branham wasn't drafted by them. And personally, I think good draft pick by the Spurs right there. I think the Spurs set themselves up also very well for if they have to move, if that makes sense. If they have to move that if they do move on from our man, like they brought in Blake Wesley, who can play point guard, in my opinion. I think that was just like really smart. It makes me wonder. Also, it's crazy to think about Gran Canaria. It's called literally Herbalife Gran Canaria because they're sponsored. But yeah, so I want to hear your thoughts down below. What do you guys think of this?